Welcome back to the Daily Dish with Candice Cooper. It is so freaking hot. I'm pretty sure it was 115 degrees in my car today. So here we go. Just slaps every time. Every time. Single shot, over ice, in a grande cup, come home, put your own fucking pistachio milk in it. Agave. I love. It's like adult chocolate milk. Whoa. All right, y'all. Let's chitty chat. Let's chitty chat. I want to say that this is my hair air dried out of the shower. I don't even know if I brushed it today. I think that is kind of the key to maintaining the curl, is not disrupting it when you get out of the shower. I just let it air dry. I was like, girl, you do your thing. I'm going to let you do your thing. And after 6 months of not wearing any mascara, I went and I got the Burt's Bees black mascara from Sprouts. And hello! And I was like, let me try it. And I definitely like it. It held up in the 115 degree heat. So if you're looking for a new mascara that's not going to break the bank, Burt's Bees. Yes, what do you think of my curly hair? Right? Loving it. A little UK action. Very cool. Okay, question. So when I went to Ireland, Ireland is part of the UK and Belfast is part of the EU. Am I right? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. God's gift to me. So yes, Ireland is UK, Belfast is EU. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But anyway, let's chat. Many of you know I'm a hairstylist. Many of you might not know that. I do the Cutting with the Moon, the lunar hair cutting calendar. And I want to say, this is the time of year that we get a lot of shedding. So if you notice, if you're a woman and you notice a lot of hair in the drain, it's because we go through anagen, catagen, and telogen. Growth, resting, shedding phase. So we're now in the shedding phase of the hair cycle. We grow, we rest, we shed. We grow, we rest, we shed. It's kind of like life, right? I do fades, yes. I actually use Under Luna shampoo. I don't want to fucking hear it. It comes in a glass bottle. I get the 17-ounce one, and it lasts me like 6 months, I would say. But the reason why I get the Under Luna is because it eliminates my need for all other hair products. Seriously. So it might be like a little expensive initially, but it saves you so much. Oh, you're so sweet, you guys. You are so sweet. So yes, if you are wondering what shampoo I use, it's Under Luna Warrior Shampoo and the Revive Conditioner. I'm a hairstylist. I'm a hairstylist. So, all right, what is going on, everyone? It is Thursday. I'm not quite sure. Like, I think that the weather has fried me a little bit, but I'm hanging in. I did do my 4+ mile walk today. and it was great. These comments are so wild, you guys. It's so wild. Absolutely wild. But I did my 4-mile walk today, and then as soon as I got home, I swear, the sun like cracked open and just poured heat onto us. I did Daily Dish with Candice Cooper this morning. So if you want to go and listen, you could do that. Oh, thank you. All right, you missed it. So my Starbucks drink is so boring. I get a shot of espresso over ice in a grande cup, and then I bring it home and I put my own pistachio milk in it and agave. New subscriber, yeah, welcome. But yes, this is my fave bev. It's like partially made at home. It's like the Rachel Ray of coffee. I did work with her one time. She was kind of rude. Anyway. I did. I hacked it. Because this is only like $2.80. Starbucks, you lost me like 5 years ago, 4 years ago, when you raised all of your prices crazy. And I just want to say, no, I don't tip on that drink. I don't, actually. And I'll tell you why. Because I know Starbucks baristas who are going to France. They're going to New York City. They're traveling. They're living the fucking life. I'm like, you guys are doing fine. I promise. We cannot ask a lady how old she is. Oh, I was saying when the sky opened up, I did my 4-mile walk this morning, and then as soon as I got home, it was like 9,000 degrees. But I want to show you guys my fit today. And so this is what I wore with these sneaks. This shirt is like 4 years old from Target. These are Free Peeps. These are Adidas, the Gazelles. But yeah, I just like to keep it like light and airy, you know, nothing crazy. Just light and airy. Because it's too hot. You like the outfit? Thank you. They actually don't smell at all. They don't smell at all because my grandmother always taught me to put cornstarch in my shoes because she's a hairstylist as well. So in order for us hairstylists to not have like fungusy feet, we put cornstarch in our shoes or in our socks. I'm a big fan of putting cornstarch in our socks, but these are my favorite socks. They've seen better days. They're from Madewell, probably like 3 years ago, but I love them. Yes, I'm telling you, I have cornstarch in my closet at all times for my shoes, and they don't smell at all. Not at all. Oh yeah, definitely try it. If you like find that you were having like foot fungus or anything like that, try the cornstarch and it'll change your life. My grandma's like a big fan of soaking her feet in bleach, which is like a little aggressive for me. So what I started to do was soak my feet in white vinegar, like Damascus type clay, and Epsom salt. And I have to say, my toenails have never been healthier. Because I feel like when I lived in Brooklyn and I was like on my feet all day, and it's just like very moist environment in Brooklyn, I found that, you know, my feet were just like suffering. And it's like athlete's foot. Like my feet were like very like moist and peely. But since I started doing what my grandma told me and doing the foot soak so much better. I love to give my hair like a little height. What do we think? Good? You guys are great. Gen Z people do hate ankle socks, and that is why I'm not a Gen Z, because I was like that generation where we didn't want to see any sock. None. But I will say, if you're looking for a good, like, long sock, these are from the Gap, and they're cotton. Obviously, they probably have like a little spandex in them too, but I love a cotton sock. I really just try to keep it super simple in terms of like my clothing and, you know, whatever, anything else. pH balance way off. You hate the long socks. Yeah, I mean, look, every once in a while, I'll cave and I'll wear the tall socks out just to, like, you know, see how I feel. And I'm like, it just doesn't highlight the skinniest part of my ankle. It makes my, like, it's just like not flattering. No. All right, let's do a little dishy dish. I know. I need a moderator in the live. I feel like I don't even know how to work these lives, but I do know that they're wild. If somebody would like to be the moderator. Well, you know what I'm actually going to bring back? I'm going to bring back the wigwam socks. I don't know if anyone else remembers wigwam socks from like 1988 to 1992, but I'm bringing the wigwam socks back this winter. I'm getting a pair. I don't fucking care. I'm going to search for them. I'll get them on Amazon, but I want chunky, slouchy wigwam socks. I used to do like a neon yellow, hot pink. I would like stack them. I was obsessed. And I would go to Catholic school and Sister Jean Marie would be at the door and I'd be in my Catholic school uniform with like hot pink wigwam socks, chunky Mary Janes, and like pins all over my jacket with like red lipstick on. And she would literally be like, Candice, you cannot come to school like this. I think they like only allowed us to wear like navy knee-high socks. I was like, yeah, I'm actually going to be wearing hot pink socks. So, yes, I did. And then I went to public school and got to wear whatever I wanted. But I will say, all I wanted to do was wear like that cute uniform. I wanted like the cute skirt. But my mom always got me like the ugly one piece, long. All the other girls got to have theirs shortened. Mine was fucking ugly and long. So, shout out. I cannot drink all of this today. It is too late in the day. I could have a few sips and then I'm going to have to put it in the fridge for tomorrow because I'm not trying to be up all night. Not trying to be up all night long. Right? What did I want to talk about? Does anybody know what is going on with the Scott Peterson case? So apparently they were testing the DNA evidence and then what happened? What were the results? I want to know. I want to know. Well, this outfit that I'm wearing is definitely like, I don't think women are really dressing for anyone but ourselves nowadays. Hey, Texas. Who is Scott Peterson? Okay, so he was convicted of killing his wife in 2002. Big deal. He never confessed. The California Innocence Project lost all of their credibility by picking up his case, whatever. But we want to know the truth. They dress for other women. I will say today, I had multiple women compliment me on my outfit today. Multiple. And love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, it's so horrible. You don't think Scott Peterson is guilty? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so here's the thing. Just because he's a cheater doesn't necessarily mean he's a murderer, okay? However, I want the evidence, so it could be irrefutable that he did it or didn't do it. And Lacey and Connor and Lacey's family, they do deserve answers, real answers. If it wasn't him, they deserve to know. If it was him, they deserve to know. I watched this special on Peacock last week, and I was shocked. I say that he is definitely a narcissist, because he didn't really talk about Lacey. Of course, we don't know how they edited, the footage, whatever. But he really didn't. He brought up a lot about how he felt. Not really so much about Lacey or being nervous. Where was she? He really didn't bring that up at all. He was really mostly talking about how he felt himself, and he gave some like crocodile tears. Just because he's a cheater doesn't mean he's a murderer. He's definitely a narcissist. He definitely doesn't have a conscience. He didn't strike me as human. And I understand why they didn't let him testify, because I feel like had he gotten up there and spoken, it would have been a wrap for him. Even when he was talking about Amber Fry, he was like, yeah, Fry. Like, I just didn't like how he was talking. But again, just because we don't like how he speaks about people or refers to people doesn't mean he's a murderer. So I really wish that they would test that tape on the DNA on the tape and let everybody know. I intermittently will watch true crime shows because I feel like too much, it makes you paranoid, and that's not good. So the Lacey Peterson case is, I was an adult when that happened. I was a young adult, and it shaped a lot of my decisions when it came to men, having children with men, how men treat women when they're pregnant. It just really, it left a mark on me because, Lacey was the perfect wife. She was cooking, she was cleaning, she was going to be a mom. She, they had the golden retriever and the house and the family and all of that stuff. She was being the perfect wife. She wasn't cheating on him. She wasn't like an OnlyFans model. She wasn't doing anything crazy on the side. She was literally making lemon meringue that morning before Scott decided to go in the freezing cold to go fishing. And she still ended up dead. And he cheated on her nonstop, left and right, before they were married, after they were married, had absolutely no regard for her at all. And she was perfect. She was beautiful. She was funny. She was smart. She was a lovely young woman. And she still ended up fucking dead. So that left a mark on me as a woman. Oh, you're sweet. Hey, new subscribers. Yes. So for me, I want to know, did he do it? Didn't he do it? He sounds horrible when he talks. He just sounds so narcissistic. And his little crocodile tears, they're such bullshit. But I still want to know. Ryan, I love that you subscribed and you don't quite know what my channel is about. We talk about pop culture, conspiracy theories, beauty, astrology, fashion, kind of like everything in between. You know, everything under the sun we chat about here. You know, because this is a great fun outlet. And why does everything have to be so structured? Let's just chat about what we want to chat about, right? What is my favorite conspiracy theory? Oh my goodness. Well, so we know aliens exist. Can we just say, all of the people who have been talking about being abducted by aliens for the past like 60 years, they deserve an apology. And also, how ignorant would we be if we thought that we were the only ones in this galaxy? Okay? So I always believed in aliens. Always, 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 always. Yes, we know aliens exist. For me, I don't know, has anybody watched 30 Rock? When 30 Rock came out, nobody was really talking about the cabal. Nobody was really talking about land beyond Antarctica. Nobody was really talking about any of that stuff because it was like the early 2000s. I went back and rewatched 30 Rock, not having any clue that any of those conspiracy theories would be addressed in the show. And Alec Baldwin's character talks about going on vacation to a part of the world that nobody ever has heard of or knows because it's only for rich elite people. They talk about the Black Cabal. They talk about, and I just was watching this in 2021, glued to my TV like, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. I didn't hear about any of that stuff really until like 2020. Okay, Denzel, how do I make someone a moderator? Oh, I loved Ancient Aliens. Did anyone else watch The X-Files when they were younger? I loved The X-Files. That was such a good show. I don't even know how to make someone a moderator, so it's not happening. For now, you're just going to have to entertain yourselves and just chit-chat away. But I will say this. I don't know if you guys saw. There are the astronauts who are stranded in space, and they won't be back until 2025. One of the guys called. He was like, yo, dog, I'm hearing this crazy noise outside. Can you look into it? And it literally sounds like a sonogram heartbeat. It's like, so is outer space like the womb? I just think that life is way more bizarre. And the only way to keep people organized is to narrow the focus so we don't think too big, too large. And I get it. It's just easier to keep people in line when they don't know too much. So I feel like we're there right now. Reality is Saturn. Well, I'm ruled by Saturn. I'm a Capricorn. And yeah, he is quite the disciplinarian. Quite the disciplinarian. Life is so not simple. I mean, I love that for you, that you think life is simple. You are a Capricorn too. Oh my gosh. It's being ruled by Saturn, Kronos, the devil. It's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know Vedic astrology. Little bit. So, okay. We know aliens exist. There's a heartbeat in outer space right now. Women are dressing for the female gaze, not the male gaze. I use Under Luna shampoo and conditioner. If you want a life hack, get a Doppio over ice, get a Singio over ice. Well, I have lightly dated the last 10 months, 11 months, but not really. Like, I've gone on a few dinner dates the last 11 months, but this has been my year of celibacy. No apps. No. I did go to the singles dating event. That was actually a lot of fun. And it was nice to just like break out of my routine a little bit. But no dating. Thank you. You know, here's the thing about attraction or relationships. I think so much of it has to do with luck. Timing, luck, location. I think a lot of people either get lucky or they settle. And that is how I feel when it comes to relationships. Either, and I'm kind of like for the arranged marriage right now, because it's a shit show out there dating wise. But if you can find another person to come together and make each other's lives better as like a contractual agreement, you know, I think that might be the way of the future. Because there are some people who just luck out, they meet their true love and it just works out for them. And then there are kind of like the rest of us who are either divorced or, you know, are widowed or something like that. And we have to figure it out. Like, what is the new way of relationships? What does that look like? And for me personally, maybe because I am a Capricorn, there's safety in an arrangement, an agreement, right? Because I just feel like when I look back at all of my relationships, I was not ever jealous. What upset me was the lying. Like, I felt like I would get upset because I would be like, I know you're lying to me. Not because I was jealous of the other person, but because I felt like, why are you trying to make a fool out of me? Like, I know that you're lying. And I think a lot of other women feel like that as well, but it comes across as jealousy. And then you have to start snooping to get the answers and all of that stuff. It's like, why not just have an arrangement, an agreement? You want to sleep with other people? That's fine. I want to sleep with other people? That's fine. Then we don't have to sleep together because we're getting our needs met by other people. But then we could have a stable home, consistent home. You know, we are the united front to our family and our friends. But, you know, and if we do want to sleep together, then we both have to get tested every 3 months, full blood panel, everything. if you want to go and sleep with other people. I think people get jealous because of the lies. I don't think people are jealous. I think that they feel betrayed and like they have to search for the truth. Like, I don't think I've ever dated a man who was monogamous with me while I was always monogamous with them. And it drove me crazy because I was like, if you just say to me, yes, I'm going to see this other girl on Friday nights, maybe I would be less pissed off than if I had to search for the truth and put pieces together and snoop around, instead of you just saying, hey, we live together, we split the bills, we will take care of each other in sickness and health, but this is how I like to go and do this with other people. You like to go do that with other people. This is how you make money, or this is how, whatever. But then you have like this stable foundation, because like, I'm not into polygamy. I'm not. But I have never been in a relationship where my partner was honest. So are they addicted to the sneaking around, or the like sneakiness? Because then that's a whole different can of worms. But I think that with so many divorces and so much, like, just have a fucking arrangement. Why does it have to be the lying, the sneaking around, the conniving? Just say what you want to fucking do. Just say what you want to do. No, I think I cheated on my high school boyfriend. Cheated. We were like constantly broken up, whatever. But if, I guess, like, that's something that you could consider cheating. When I was engaged, when I was younger, he was definitely cheating on me. We like, it was very murky. It was very murky, dismal. Well, I wasn't a cheater, so they were, though. They definitely were. And it's like, just be fucking honest. But I think a lot of men are addicted to, I think it's a drug. I think they get a rush when they lie. And I think that, like, just like women get a rush from shopping, I think that men get a rush from lying. I really do. I didn't say that I cheated. I said that in high school, we were always broken up and we both did our own thing. So I can't say that I cheated. No. But they did. They definitely did. And you know what? It's like when guys are living in New York City or Brooklyn and there's just pussy just everywhere, you know. But that's what I would say to my ex. I was like, there are hot girls everywhere. Just like, let's just be like, yeah, that girl is hot. But if you're the kind of guy who is like, no, she's ugly. Like, the moment a guy says to you, she has a boyfriend, like, she's married. Okay, no, you better say, I'm not into her. We all love a Taurus. We love a Taurus. But Taurus with like a Sagittarius in their chart, whatever, danger. Pisces, danger. I think Pisces men are addicted to lying. Well, I was actually talking to somebody that I dated a long time ago, and we're still friendly 7 years later, whatever. He is a personal trainer, and I remember saying to him, look, I know he was working with this couple at their gym, and they were married. The couple was married, and me and this guy had been dating. And I remember saying to him, you're into that woman. And he was like, no, I'm not. Guess who he ended up living with? That woman! I knew he and that's why I was like, oh, men aren't lying to women necessarily. They're lying to themselves. So it's like they can't even be honest with us because they literally are lying to themselves. And I was like, I know that you're into her. And he was like, no, no, no. She's married. I work with her and her husband. Cut to 4 years later. Who is he living with? Her. Her. What do I think about Aries men? No. No, no, no. Aries men are incredibly quick to fall in love and incredibly quick to be like, oh, that's a shiny object, and be distracted. So if you're looking for a long-term partner, I would stay away from the Aries men because they'll have you move in with them, and then 6 months later, they lose interest, and now you gotta pack all your shit and move out. No. Cancer men really love their mom or really hate their mom. So get with a Cancer man who has like a neutral relationship with their mom, because if they hate their mom, they're taking their anger out on you. And if they love their mom, then you will never measure up to their mom's standards. I think Taurus men are good in the sack. Yeah. The Aries men, they're like all in over it. All in over it. But I think like my favorite boyfriend, like most physically compatible, would be Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus for me. But I don't like Aries men lovers. I don't like them. I don't like Libra men lovers. I don't like Cancer men lovers. Yeah, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus. You're a Cancer and you lose interest in women after 2 weeks. You might actually have a Venus in Aries. Your Venus is how you love, your Mars is how you fight. So you want to check your Venus sign, but it might be in Aries. You also might have an Aries rising. Tauruses are good. Taurus men they're, if you want to like lounge about, and like the reason why I liked the guy that I dated who was a Taurus, he was a little bit of a party animal. Hello? Can't you see I'm recording? Come over here. Oh my God, she doesn't shut up. So me and the Taurus guy, the only thing I didn't like about that Taurus boyfriend that I had was that he partied too much and he slept too late on Sundays, and I just naturally get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. Even if I go to bed at like 1 a.m., I'm up at 5. But him and we would eat the best food together, go to the best restaurants together, have the best sex together, it was so luxurious. Like, we would play tennis together. We would do 5Ks on the track together. We were like really that couple. And we would go on Sundays, because he was from Ireland. We would go to the pasties place. We would get all kinds of English and Irish chips and cookies and snacks and pasties, and we would get home on Sunday and it would be like cozy chilly outside, and we would just like watch TV, lounge around, and have the best time. So Taurus men are great for lounging, good sex, sensual. But if you want someone to be up early on a Saturday or a Sunday, most likely not going to be them, because they were out the night before drinking and partying at the fucking bar. But the reason why him and I broke up was because he partied way too much, and he has a Venus in Aries. So I remember going to Ireland to meet his mom, and I said, please do not bring me to Ireland to meet your mom if we're not going to get married. And we obviously did not get married. So, but his mom was like truly just like the most lovely woman I had ever met. And I remember I did his birth chart in Ireland with all of his family, and I saw that he had a Venus in Aries. I looked at all of them and I laughed. I said, I'm not the last girl you're gonna meet. And I was not. He married someone else. So I'm a Capricorn. Yes. I've only dated one Aquarian man, and he was a little bit too detached for me. Yes, Gwendolyn. She doesn't shut up, this cat. But I've dated Pisces men with a Capricorn moon or like a Capricorn rising, whatever. So something I read recently was you want to be in a partnership with somebody who has the same Mars sign. Their moon sign is your Mars sign. So I'm looking for somebody who has a moon in Scorpio because I have a Mars in Scorpio. So I'd love to find a man who has a moon in Scorpio. Oh my gosh. You guys are crazy. So, look, that is my TED Talk for today on what you should look for in a partner. Venus sign compatibility, Mars sign compatibility, and moon sign compatibility. Take it, leave it, use it to your advantage. Don't be a cheater. Just be honest. Let's move into more honesty. Guys, if you don't want your women to be searching through your phone or your email or your Instagram followers, whatever, just be fucking honest. It's not that hard. Okay. I love you all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm sweating. It's hot. I'll see you guys on the next Daily Dish. Love you. Bye.